Okay, before we get our hands dirty, we need to know what Laravel is. Laravel is a PHP framework to build web applications. For example, you have customers asking you to build web applications for them, such as interacting with database, going out there and selling something like e-commerce website and more. Taylor Otwell developed Laravel, and he is actually maintaining it himself by today. It's released in February 2012 and is open source. It's worth mentioning that it's continuously updating himself, and it's a MVC framework. Okay, for those who don't know what MVC is, MVC stands for Model View Controllers. Models are applications, data, and functions. Views are representations of output, for example, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, etc. Controllers are handles the interactions between the user and two other components, such as models and views. So controls is something between models and views, if you want to understand it better. It's worth mentioning that Laravel mostly know what web applications require. For example, we have authentication, routing, database interaction, emailing, and more. All of these functionalities and components are handled by Laravel. So it's really to interact with Laravel, and it's really easy to build authentication functions with Laravel, because most of the web applications actually require authentication. But Laravel is built with Symfony. Symfony is another web PHP framework, and if you want to know more about Symfony, you need to go www.symfony.com. And one of the reasons Laravel is really famous is because Laravel is actually using Symfony. Symfony is really powerful. We are integrating Composer actually with Laravel as well, because there are lots of packages that you need to install with Laravel. If you go along together, you will see that we need to have a PHP dependency manager such as Composer, which we need to install lots of packages together. A Composer actually handles this really easily. I don't know if anybody of you out there knows Ruby on Rails. Ruby on Rails has something like Gem. Its Composer actually, it's something like that. It's not 100% exactly, but it's actually something like that you can actually download packages from the web and install it, which you can actually use it. Also, there is Eloquent ORM. Eloquent ORM is object relational mapping, and all of these mixed together are building Laravel. So if you want to know more about Laravel, you have to go laravel.com and find out what Laravel is actually built on.